Hey everyone, I'm going to show you how to make 5 styles of bushes and shrubs with Lego bricks for today's tutorial. For a simple bush, start with a 1x1 plate with leaf. I'm going to place another 1x1 plate with leaf right on top and a stud flower. For a little shrub, start with a 1x1 plate with leaf. I'm going to take a flower stem with 3.2 shaft, place the shaft inside the hole, and then I'm going to place some stud flowers onto the individual stalks to complete the little shrub. For a medium-sized bush, let's take 3 1x1 plate with leaf. We're going to stack these on top of one another. Then I'm going to take a 3-leaf stick, place that right in there, and one of these little flowers with the 1.5 shaft, stick that right in the middle in that hole right on the top. For a medium-sized shrub, let's start with a 1x1 stud flower. I'm going to place a 6-stalk flower stem right inside. Then I'm going to populate each one of the stalks with a stud flower. So you're going to need 6 of these in total, and of course you could do any color you wish. Populate all these on there. Makes a nice shrub. Something you probably would see in the backcountry. For a large bush, let's take a 5x6 limb element. We're going to flip this over. Take 6 1x1 plate with leaf. We're going to place these all in these little tubes here on the bottom. The reason why I'm using these is to not only build up the leaf pieces on the bottom, but we're also going to use these to anchor this down to a base plate or any kind of terrain. So it's ready to plug and play into a display. These come off very easily. We'll fix that in a little bit. We're going to flip this back over. Right in these 2 areas, set of hollow studs. You may have to hold underneath. These leaf limb pieces are very flexible. And we're going to place 2 more of these right here. They're a bit challenging to get on. Wait till you see the results. It's going to look really good. Place that last one right there. Then we're going to place 6 more 1x1 plate with leaf right on top of the previous ones. Forget the one in the middle there. Now you may have to rotate, wiggle and jiggle to get things to fit in. Also, we want to make sure we don't want to block our hollow studs. Place those right there. And then I'm going to place 2 more leaf pieces right on these 2 spots. Now we're going to take several leaf assemblies with 3.2 shaft. We're going to place these in all these tubes that either have a 1x1 round plate with leaf or a hollow stud. And that's what's going to keep all those leaf pieces together. That's why I use these. Now, if you don't have these, you can also use carrot tops as an alternative. Or if you don't have enough, it also works good too. Now, if you got some that are blocking holes, just rotate them a little bit. Now, you don't have to place these all the way down. You can set these at different heights to kind of make it look a bit more natural. Now, I could just speed build through this, but some of you told me you like to see the whole process. Sorry, no speed builds here today. Place that one right in there. And when you're putting something like this together, just work very slow. I mean, there's no rush to get it done, right? Because a lot of mistakes can happen. These things can fall off. Once you get these on there, you don't have to worry. Okay, and then we'll fill in these last two areas here. You notice I'm holding underneath. Sometimes you just have to fight to get them in. Place that last one right there. This one's really being stubborn. Make sure everything's flat on the bottom, so you can snap that right on a base plate. Now for some added decorations, I'm going to take some of these flowers with the 1.5 stick. Just start placing these in here. Just place them randomly. It doesn't matter which ones you put them in. There's a little hole in the top of these. You can use any color you wish. Just adds a bit more flavor to the top. We'll place this one right here. Sometimes these could be hard, especially if you got big hands, to complete a large bush.